Hey guys, it's Miss Guy. I apologize for not getting this video out to you sooner today. It's been a massive day of meetings, and so I'm a little late sending this out, but nonetheless, it is here. I wanted to just say welcome. You haven't heard my voice yet, and I wanted to just remind you of a few things and kind of put your mind at ease in case you are worried about anything going on in ACA this summer. So first, let me just say that no stress is allowed. We're going to get through this summer and it's going to be great. This is just supposed to be a helpful course that helps you figure out how you learn best, teaches you some skills that you need to be successful in college, and then whatever else you get out of this course is things that you just kind of attached to that you thought, wow, that would really be helpful to me. I will say that the more you put into the course, the more you get out of the course, but it does have a lot to do with you as a learner and you as a student and finding those things that really mean something to you within our weekly lessons. With the no stress approach there for ACA, please be mindful that there are no exams, no midterms, no finals in ACA. This is not supposed to be one of those courses that you have to study for and regurgitate information, no vocabulary words that you have to memorize. So no stressing about having to do big time tests or anything like that. One thing that I will tell you is that time management is part of ACA's requirements to teach. So we're given objectives by the state that we have to cover, and one of those is effective time management. So I do want you to go ahead and set aside some time each week, maybe just a little bit of time each day, and kind of figure out when you're going to devote your time to your college courses this summer. Make sure that you are paying attention to deadlines and that you've made yourself aware of when things are due in this course and all your other courses. And especially for ACA, make sure you've made yourself aware of the late work policy. So there are some things that will not be accepted late, and you're going to want to make sure that you manage your time correctly in order to get all those things done and turned in before the deadline. So that's the best way to manage your time, is to always work ahead. And you're going to hear me tell you that every week because it's that important. The other very important thing that I want you to keep in mind is ask questions. I am always available, whether it be through email, video chat. You can come to my office. I can meet you somewhere on campus. I can talk to you on the phone. So just let me know when you're confused or you have a concern or you're not really sure what to do next. First, just shoot me an email and let me know, and then we'll figure out between the two of us what's best. Do we need to meet electronically or face-to-face, or can we just solve it through email? You just reach out, let me know, and I will always respond to you. I work pretty much 7 days a week. I don't put in whole 8-hour days on the weekends, but I do monitor and check my email pretty often and consistently 7 days a week. So even if it's a Friday night and you're working on something and you're not really sure, please email me and let me know. Don't worry about if it's 2 a.m. and you're working and you have a question. Email me. You'd be surprised when I respond to emails. My phone does not ding or anything like that when you send me an email, so you don't need to apologize that you're contacting me at 3 a.m. I just want you to reach out to me when you need help. Please make sure, speaking of emails, that you are checking your Nash Community College email at least once every 24 hours and definitely reading my session direction email before starting the work. So part of the state objectives for this course is that we teach you about all the inner systems of the college. One of those systems is Moodle. One of those systems is WebAdvisor, and the most important communication system is email. And so each Friday morning, you're going to get an email from me outlining directions for the upcoming sessions. And so I want you to make sure that you read that email before you get started on the work. So what you should be able to see on your screen is the enrollment verification activity and the orientation certificate links. So I do want to make sure that if you have not done these two activities that you go ahead and get them done. They are due no later than Tuesday. And so just go ahead and get them done, and that way you have access to the rest of the course. They are pretty simple. The enrollment verification activity just asks you a few little questions. It marks it as done. The orientation certificate should be easy for you if you have taken courses here in the past 2 semesters. You would already have that certificate. If you do not, you'll watch a little bit of a video, answer a few more questions, and then you'll get an actual document at the end that you can upload into that link. These 2 items do not have any bearing on your grade for ACA. So if you get a question wrong or you feel like you're not really sure why that answer was incorrect, please don't stress, don't fret. These items are just required for us to include in our online courses. So get those done as quickly as possible and then move on to the session 1 work. And that's what I'm going to review for you right here. So you should be able to see this. Hopefully this video is switching screens for me. A reminder at the top to sign into your Nash Community College email account. Read the directions. I did send them on Wednesday. So activity number 1 is the language of responsibility. And this is just one of those activities where we just want to kind of guide your thinking to think like a creator and not like a victim. So you'll see on one side of the activity, it kind of gives you like an issue or a problem statement. And then you just have to turn that into a creator statement. So it's a way of thinking that puts you in charge of making things work. So one of the examples is, I wouldn't be late to class if I didn't have problems finding a park. And so turning that into a creator statement, an example of that would be, I'm going to head to campus earlier than I normally do, so I have time to find a park. So really kind of focusing here on what can I do for myself to make this situation better. So not laying blame on other people, but kind of what can I be in charge of to make things better. You will see that when you access that assignment, you do have to make a copy of it. It goes into your Nash Community College Google Drive, which is why it requires you to be logged into email. So everything is tied to your Nash Community College email account. A lot of you are going to be accustomed to Google Drive, and so you may not need as much help figuring that out. But if Google Drive is new for you, it is totally understandable that you have no idea what is going on and you just need somebody to help you out a little bit. I'm your person. Just shoot me an email and let me know you need some help, and let's go ahead and get that fixed. It's an easy thing to get the hang of, but if you've never done it before, you're going to be confused. So let me know if you need help with that. Also, this assignment is due on Wednesday. All of session 1 is due on Wednesday. So I want you to try it and go ahead and start working on it. Don't wait until Wednesday to start and then realize you're going to have technical issues. That doesn't give us enough time to communicate back and forth to figure out what's going on. So again, here's the time management piece. Go ahead and start working on these things. That way, if you need help, I have enough time to help you before the deadline. Activity number 2 this week is a student success journal. So it's going to give you some links and you're going to read some things and think about some things and answer the questions. The formatting of your journals are very important. So I really want you to pay attention to that. You do have to copy and paste the formatting, and you do have to give me more than a sentence. I've asked that your entry be in a different color font, so it's very easy for you to see what you have contributed versus what my formatting or what my questions were. So please pay attention to that. If you need some guidance or you've already turned it in and you want me to check it and see if you what you turned in followed the formatting, I can do that for you this week, just until you kind of get the hang of things. And then the final activity is an advisor and web advisor information check. These assignments are pretty much step by step. It tells you one thing and you do it and put in the answer. It tells you a next thing and you do it and you put in the answer. So sometimes students are expecting these activities to be hard, and then they get confused because it's pretty easy and it's only pasting something or looking for something and writing it in. And so don't get confused on that. It really is a simple assignment that just makes sure that things are in the right place and the information is correct. So you will do that activity and you will actually submit it. So the most important thing I want you to know about this is if you're unsure if something's submitted, just send me an email and let me know and I'll check it. In a couple of weeks, this will all be in the past and you'll be Moodle experts. But for right now, if you do want me to check and make sure something was submitted, please let me know and I'm happy to do that. I'm going to let you go because I have talked now for almost 12 minutes and you've probably stopped listening. But I just want you to know that I'm here. I want to support you. I want to answer your questions. I want to help you with whatever you need help with. Please just reach out to me if you need that help. And I hope you have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. And make sure you get some ACA work done during the weekend and don't goof off the whole weekend at the beach. But I'll be communicating with you tomorrow in an email for session 2 and session 3 directions. And then just let me know if you need help with any session 1 work. Session 1 is due on Wednesday. Talk to you guys later.